I got on the elevator the other day, pressed lobby, and instead of the lobby, it went upstairs, went up one floor, and the door opened, and there was my neighbor, and she was sort of leaning against the wall there, and I said, would you like to get on the elevator and go down? She said, I'm waiting for my husband. I said, okay. We held the door. They both got on. I noticed she was very tired. I noticed that she was recovering from something. And I, greeted her husband warmly. How are you? And then I said, would you tell me your name again? You have asked me that several times. You don't know my name yet? I just looked at him. And then I focused on her. And I noticed, that she had had some surgery. I could see that. And I said, how are you doing? And she actually whispered his name aloud while he was ranting a little bit. She just whispered his name. Like, just tell him your name. He's being ridiculous. Here's his name. And I said, I hope you feel really much better soon. And then I looked at him, and you could see his just care and concern for his wife all over his face. And I got off the elevator, and I thought, he is just really stressed out. He is really stressed out. And I did repeat his name over and over in my mind while I was... So I am going to know that name next time I see him. People are people, and they get stressed out. It was Wayne Dyer who said, remember that people who are hateful, now I'm not saying he was hateful, but people who are hateful feel hated. They feel hated. And perhaps we can, when we remember that, we can feel more compassion for those who are being hateful. Rather than feeling hate toward the hateful, perhaps we can, as St. Francis said, let me sow understanding. Let me understand. Let me sow love where there is hatred. Rather than returning hate for hate. And that is something that is a choice every moment, isn't it? With loved ones, with family members, with friends, with partners, with spouses. Man, when that button gets pushed, rah, we can be tempted to react. Now, I know there's somebody in here going, well, that's not me. Somebody in here goes, I never feel hate. Somebody in here feeling, oh, no, I never feel like that. I must be in the wrong group here. Check yourself. If you're still walking on the planet, you've got some hateful attitudes coming up inside. They're still there. There are thoughts of judgment. There are thoughts of the anger. Maybe we would never go as far as to physically express that, because we would go to jail probably if we did. But is it there? And when it shows up, we've got to, one, acknowledge it. Acknowledge that it's there. Be aware of those thoughts. Be aware of those feelings. And realize that's not who I ultimately am. I'm more than that. I'm a spiritual being. That's why I can stand back and witness those thoughts. That's why I can witness those feelings, because that's not who I am. It's conditioned attitudes. It's conditioned thoughts. It's perhaps some beliefs I've been carrying around. It's maybe based in fear. And that's not what I need to do. I can choose something different. I can choose differently.